Good morning, class of Room 204. I'm Justin Bennett with Christian Sherrado.
Our topic today is the 1930s. This morning, two historians found a letter in a basement of a house in New York that revealed some important information about the 1930s.
The letter was dated January 3rd, 1938. It reads, "Dear Leah, it was so good to catch up with you at the New Year's party last night. I got to thinking about the newscast you did on entertainment for this past year. You and Alana were great. At the party, some of the entertainment and fashion was notably there. It reminded me of how it helped me prepare for this year. Like your tips about fashion made it easier to keep up with all the latest trends. And once I heard about the new museums in New York, I had to go and adventure there to see them myself. I also took Brian's advice and read Tender in the Night. It was a great choice. I was very pleased with all the movies that Justin had recommended, and one night I went out with my husband and I heard some of the songs that your friend Christian had recommended. It was so much fun. I hope to see you doing another exclusive look on this year to come. Your friend, Rosie."
We also found the newscast in the letter.
Good morning, New York. Today is Friday, January 2nd, 1937.
It's a new year with new fashion trends and technology, and we have your exclusive first look at some of them.
This year in architecture, the Empire State Building is in full run. Finished in 1931, it is now open for tours. Along with that, Rockefeller Center is on its way to completion.
This year's latest fashion trends are quite exciting. The short skirt versus long skirt debate is still strong, men liking the short skirts and women in favor of the long skirts that emphasize their ankles and waist. Now here's Christian for the report on this year's music selection.
This year's music is a great repetition of the past few years. For example, big bands and swing music is always a good choice for a night out, as well as opera by George Gershwin and Jeremy Rogers, which is a combination of hillbilly and blues music. And Western music is high on the rise for America. Now back to Lee and Alana for more.
Because of recent construction of the Museum of Modern Art and Whitney Museum, New York is now thought to be the new world center of sculpture and painting.
Another trend coming back from earlier in this decade would be high-waisted pants for men and fancy hats to go with all outfits for the ladies. Buttons are so last year and zippers are so this year.
Popular styles of art at this time are abstract, social, realist, and regionalist. Alexander Calder was obviously the most notable of the abstract artists, including Burgoyne Diller, Carl Holtze, and many more. Now here's Justin for the report on this year's films.
Hello, I'm Justin Bennett, and I'm here to talk about films. The first anti-war film, All Quiet on the Western Front, came out lately. And the director, Louis Milestone, won 4 Academy Award nominations for this movie. It won the Academy Award for Best Picture, Best Director, also nominated for Best Writing Achievement and Best Cinematography. The movie Gone with the Wind will be out this October. In my opinion, I think this will be a great film, if it's anything like the book. More movies to come out soon are The Invisible Ray, Hell's Angels, and Frankenstein, the newest horror movie. Back to you, Leah and Alana.
Alfred Stieglitz brought artistic photography to New York. Also, photography spread out to a larger audience with the use of photojournalism in the news media.
Going out for the evening of fun means long gowns for the ladies and tuxedos for the men. Although you might want to be careful where you spend your money because all the latest fashion from Paris are high in prices. As for cosmetics, which used to mean low morals for a woman, now show a woman's individuality and independence as the stars contribute to wearing them in their big movies.
Now to Brian for a report on literature.
Hello America, I'm Brian Carmen. I'm here today to talk about literature. One of my favorite authors is F. Scott Fitzgerald. He became famous for his personal life and his novels. He and his wife moved to America to optimize on the boom of the 20s and the depression of the now 30s. He also overused alcohol and became a madman at first. Francis Scott was born in St. Paul, Minnesota on September 24, 1896. Fitzgerald is actually related to Francis Scott Key, who is the U.S. national anthem writer. Fitzgerald was originally a manufacturer of wicker, but now is a successful author. One of my favorite books he wrote is Tender in the Night. Although it was his most ambitious novel, it was a commercial failure and its merits were matters of critical dispute. Set in France during the 1920s, Tender in the Night examines the deterioration of Dick Diver, an American psychiatrist, during the course of his marriage to a wealthy mental patient. For several years, Fitzgerald lived near Baltimore and made several failed efforts to write. His wife Zelda remained in and out of mental hospitals.
Thank you, Brian, for that report on literature.
That is all we have for today.
Stay classy, New York.
Go
That's
down.
Too
looking
off.
up.
It's too
I
off.
couldn't. I can't.
Yeah, it's perfect.
Oh, dude, this is perfect. Looks like I'm looking at the camera. Okay.
Sorry
This
for
year's
talking.
music is a. Oh, all right, wait.
Oh wait, we're
Fine.
recording.
On the newscast in the letter. Oh, I was looking.
You can come out. You can come.
Brian doesn't like this.
Hello. Wait, what are people called that write books? Writers, right?
Authors.
Authors.
Hello, folks. This is a project on entertainment.
In the
So
1930s.
this is like really important stuff.
I'm gonna sound like a guy.
This weird thing, this is how we make coffee.
No, we just kind of like
Just like sit.
look
Should we
serious.
like pretend?
His head just sits on the table.
Most notable of the abstract artists, including
Alright, you can stop this. We'll stop.
I got picked up.
This
in
is
her house.
Alana's
We're
day.
not. We're not putting
I'm
this
putting this in the.
Chatting with you.
I just see in the background.
Oh, guys, we had it flipped around. That's why it works so.
No.
Would be high-waisted shorts for men. And oh no, it's pants. It's pants.
That's high-waisted shorts.
I'm wearing high-waisted shorts.
Yeah, I did.
She got it.